Episode 9, Money Talks. The man, with a groan, collapses in front of me. The gunshot echoes in my heart more than my head. The roaring in my chest, the feeling of rising panic, the sound of distant cursing, the patter of retreating footsteps as the shooter flees. Nothing matters. Blood creeps across the sidewalk. The man pants, soft and fast. I'm on my knees, one hand pressing to his hot stomach. I reach for my phone. 911. What is the nature of your emergency? Are you in danger? Where are you located? How quickly is he bleeding? How many shots? Please stay where you are. Press hard. Keep pressing. An emergency vehicle is en route. You're doing great. Stay on the line with me. You're on a twisted path. Don't you dare give up on me. If you give up, that motherfucker wins. Show him that you've got it. That you're a survivor. Later. I just want to go. My friend's here to pick me up and I didn't do anything wrong. You know what I saw. Please be patient, miss. In the distance, I can see Ray's worried face. I'm exhausted. I need to wash up. Look, you have my number, my campus address, my grand's address. What more do you need, the FBI to call you? Miss? I'm currently working with the FBI and I need to go, okay? I'm tired. The FBI. Yeah, right. Special Agent Tanya Brown and Special Agent George Allen. He looks at me with deep skepticism, but apparently my certainty convinces him to pull out his phone and step away. He engages in a quiet conversation on his phone. When he returns, his expression worries me. Nice try, miss, working with the FBI. Next you'll tell me you're on a secret mission for Santa Claus. Miss, you've gotta cool it. A man was shot. You're on your way when I get the say. So from my boss. Four hours later. I like your posters. How are you? I'm angry. That's understandable. Experiencing something like this, it could really screw with you. This is gonna sound weird. Lay it on me. Sleeping and all that jewelry is weird. I'm also proud of myself. When the ambulance came, the paramedics told me that I'd done everything right. In an emergency, I know I can remain calm enough to do the right thing. There's something to know about yourself, right? Not many people know for sure how they act in a situation like that. The only way you can know is by experiencing it, right? They said I may have saved his life. Yeah. He probably is not going to remember, and he's going to know who I am, but I know I was there. Yeah. On Ray's cheap-ass used laptop, the wizard plants a staff in the stone bridge. The demon approaches, its eyes ember red, its fire curling around its horns. The wizard roars, "You shall not!" I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you're my friend. You're so supportive. Thank you, and same. Hell yeah, you'd better be. I mean, she has been pretty supportive, though. Then Ray snorts and shakes their head. Their coconutty smell of their hair product wafts off their curls. You know, I'm beginning to think our movie nights are cursed. Could the shooting have been more connected to my investigation? Tell her the truth. Watch the movie quietly. Could the shooting have been... I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna tell him the truth. Ever since Ray moved in, we've told each other everything. Then I started to get Kearney, FBI, Carter. It all happened so fast. I haven't told you something really important. Ray hesitates and then sighs. I get it, Janie. You're in college now, and I'm not. What? you're not yet. You're gonna save up and go to a different university than you, yeah. We're each going to start having different friends, different experiences. Us drifting apart, like that's just what happens to high school friendships. It's not that, it's... And it all pours out. Everything. It's garbled, confusing, but it's all there. George, Tiana, the fact that the officer just now didn't seem to know who they were. Holy shit, are you kidding me? No. You need to go to the cops or something. Do you have any pepper spray? Maybe you should start carrying pepper spray or a knife. A knife, not a bad idea. You seem calm. Why aren't you flipping the hell out? I'll be flipping out. Hell, I am think I'm flipping out. Ray. I laugh and they stare at me suspicious. Then they poke me in the center of my chest as if testing to see what I'm made of. As I thought, Jamie's been replaced with a robot. Who are you and what have you done with my best friend? It's not that. It's more like, as all this has been happening, I realized I'm actually a... I mean, technically you are a good person. A go-getter, yes, but a badass. Why not? I could have told you that. I know, I'm in over my head. It wouldn't be in this situation, but I can handle this. Your weird calm is making me calm, even though this whole thing is so crazy. Isn't there supposed to be, like, some level of trust between spies and their handlers? I was listening to this audiobook about it, and from what I can tell, George and Tiana are shit handlers. When was the last time you even heard from them? They should be taking an interest in you, not just paying you and nagging. Plus, all that kidnapping stuff seems illegal. Like, shouldn't you go to the police? Or if there were FBI agents, couldn't they be, I don't know, court-martialed? Can FBI agents be court-martialed? Is that a thing? I mean, they get reprimanded and eventually fired, but... Maybe. I don't want to get Carter in more trouble than he's already in. Are you sure you can handle this? I'm not, but I'm trying to. I need to know more. If you feel like they're going to put you in danger again, you have to tell me. Don't worry. Ray asking, and my certainty nods slowly. Do you think the shooting has anything to do with all this? Nah, this neighborhood sucks. It's gone super bad. There are just a lot of junkies here, just desperate people sticking close to their plugs. I don't get it. Why does the university want to build a satellite campus here? Then there's the hospital, the other stuff. This neighborhood is bad. But Jasper at the party said it's going to get better. He seemed so sure of it. None of this makes any sense, but talking it through helped. You remember that scene at the very end of the last film in the trilogy when the protagonist collapses? His burden's too heavy and he just can't do it alone. Yeah, sure, it's great. I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you. When I understand Ray's saying, my chest feels tight with feeling. I put my arms around Ray and we hug. Ray, you're such a good friend. I don't deserve you. Janie, you're pretty amazing. So, actually, yeah, you do deserve me, and I deserve you. I check the time. It's so late, it's early. My eyes feel gritty. My body has that weird, almost achy feeling of coming down from an adrenaline. I yawn, wonder how I'm going to get back to campus, if I'm catching the bus. You need to sleep. You want to sleep top to tail, or I promise my feet aren't stinky. I'm going to give you a ride back to Kearney in the wagon before your first class. That'd be amazing, actually. People who say their feet aren't stinky, their feet are usually stinky, I'm just saying. When Ray drops me off at the gates, to my surprise, Logan's just hanging out there. Hey. What are you doing? Are you high? What? No. It's 10 a.m. I mean, I know Jasper, and no, it's my birthday, so I wanted to look at the gate and think. He gestures at a small bronze plaque near the gate's front that's almost obscured by a bunch of overly enthusiastic daisies. In honor of the birth of my son, Logan Walcott. By safeguarding the past, we ensure the future. I knew that donor had a replica made of the original, well, the reconstructed gate of Ishtar, but I didn't know it was your father? Yeah, he brought me in all these art historians and archaeologists and craftsmen, and all the materials are authentic and authentically made. You mean artists ground up the pigments with mortars, pestles, and used like urine and gallbladders, and yeah, hand tools too, only. His father did this to honor his birth? That's pretty intense. He wants me to go to an auction to buy art tonight. Your father does? I like antiquities, but I'm never going to know as much as he does, and I just know he's going to judge me no matter what I buy. When he we'll talk about it for years and years, and I should have bought this vase instead of that, and then I missed out on this chance for that other thing, and I'm stressing out. Have you done your research? Go for the lowest price thing to mess him with him. It'll turn out fine in the end. Lowest price thing to mess with him. Wait, I have an idea. If you go with me, I can say I picked what you wanted. Then I can give it to you as a present. I have to buy something, and if I get the wrong thing, and it's in the foyer, he's going to say something every time he walks past it. Janie, this is perfect. So, if he gets the wrong thing according to his dad, Logan can blame it on my bad taste. Yet something about the whole thing strikes me as a typical well-meaning Logan logic. He probably has all kinds of weird justifications for helping out Jasper, too. But if I'm spending time with Logan for a few hours, it'll give me a chance to figure out what Jasper and Logan are doing with drugs. Jasper has lied to me before just to mess with me. I can't trust him to ever be a good source of knowledge, but I don't think Logan would lie to me like that. Sure, I'll go, as long as I don't have to miss class. It's in the evening. Thanks, Janie, you're the best. On the way to class, I pull out my phone to text George and Tiana about the progress I'm making about the investigation. Then I hesitate. The officer didn't know who they were. Maybe they're complete frauds. But still, when I text, it's not about Jasper or Logan or the shooting. Hey, I need to speak to Carter. I'm so sorry, but you can't. It goes against policy. Besides, he's currently being debriefed. When can I speak to him? I'm not certain. We'd have to make a special arrangement. Ideally, we'd ask you to wait until after the trial. I don't want the prosecution to claim that he's being influenced as a witness. Do you think he would be home for Thanksgiving? I'm sorry. It seems unlikely at this time, given the lack of headway in the investigation. We haven't even brought this to trial yet. I'm telling you nothing until I speak to Carter. I'm afraid that making demands won't change the law. You will be able to speak to your brother as soon as you give us what we need to bring this to trial. Please check in as soon as you can. I put my phone away. My heart's quickened and my mouth's dry. I stifle my feelings of panic, knowing they won't do my brother any good. What if Carter's in danger? What if he's been hurt or worse? That's a good point. It's super hard to focus during my class. Embarrassingly, the professor seems to notice. I get called a couple times, but luckily my brain responds on autopilot for me. It's just this one little thought has snuck in. This little doubt is working its way through my mind like a tiny, icy viper. If they aren't FBI, when I gave my brother over to their witness protection, who exactly did I give my brother over to? What have I done? On the way to my next class, I get like a million texts all at once. Why is it that I can get no texts all morning and then everyone decides to text me at the same time? Tristan. Are you okay? You didn't come back to Rosewood House last night. You didn't come back to Rosewood House last night. I don't want to pry, but I am worried. Rosewood House. Girl, I hope you got laid. It's rude to speculate about a woman's private life. Bros, you woke me up. STFU, Janie, check in, let us know you're okay. How are you doing? XOXO? That one girl didn't text us, though. I need more time to process. I'm not ready to talk yet. The Twisted Path has changed how you deal with this. I can deal with this on my own. I'm strong, and I can handle this. When I'm ready to talk, I'll be on my terms. Then I get a text from Chloe. It's refreshing, and refreshingly not about how okay I am. Do you know what the party scene is like on campus in regards to recreational? Not really. Why? The student newspaper asked me to write my first feature. I was hoping you'd know. Can I meet you? I'm in the library with the editor. On my way. The library is more active than I'm used to. A hive of voices, the writing centers, particularly busy. She waves me over at the long table. Several students are present with laptops open. I'm the editor. You're very young for an editor. She comes over to shake my hand. It's weirdly professional, and I have to try. A handshake that's firm, but not too firm. Yeah, I know, that's so weird. Handshakes are weird. What about the party scene? Are there any personal anecdotes we can share as a hook? I don't think I could say much more than you could. You have parties at your dorm, right? I could draw on that experience, but is there anything else that we should include? Tell Chloe about Jasper. When I start talking, I can't stop. All my suspicions about Jasper, my conversation with Simon, my fears about Carter. That's a lot, but it also sounds like hearsay, so we can't put it into the article. I wish we knew more about how Jasper's involved with Grant's parents. It sounds like Grant has no idea what's going on. I don't think he does. It does sound like attending the auction with Logan, so you can learn more is your best course of action. And if that doesn't work, talk to Tristan. Precisely. I wish I could do more to help you. Directly, I mean. What are you going to do? Are you still getting the interviews on the way to class? I was planning on it, yeah. Tell her more about George and Tiana. With everything going on between school, my brother, all the guys, their stuff, I haven't had much time to think. Basically, when George and Tiana recruited me, I think I got freaked enough that it killed my logic. I was in fight or flight, freeze, fawn, brain, and so it made it easier for me to accept what they said. But I describe my doubts. Chloe listens carefully. When I'm done, she waits longer and then sighs, and like she's digesting a very big meal. They're not FBI, or if they are, they're dirty. She taps her lips thoughtfully, moving her body as she thinks. There's something beautiful about her soft motions. Your description of them is very familiar. I could swear I've seen an odd couple like that working together before, but where? She looks away as she continues to think and then shakes her head. I can't do much about Jasper and the avenue of investigation without risking being caught, more than I already do, I mean. But maybe I can help you with this. You mean to find out? Who they really are, yes. I nod, reluctantly, but also relieved. Maybe I can finally get to the top of the beast of investigation and ride it, instead of it riding me. I see the innuendo there. Janie, you look tired. Are you okay? She doesn't know what happened last night. About the shooting. About holding the man's blood in with my... I can feel myself shy away from the memory, how my mind is stashing it away for later. Don't think about it, Janie. Now's not the time to therapize yourself. I stayed up too late watching movies with Ray. I give a hug. You give a hug today. I reach in to hug Chloe goodbye. She smiles a little and gives me a squeeze that makes me feel warm. See you soon. I'll text. I take notes on autopilot during my lecture. What the hell is autopilot? I'm so tired. Wait, I'm thinking of an app. I remember, never mind. It's her just doing things passively. Ooh, it must be Halloween. When I walk into the common room, I goggle at it. I love it. Halloween. You can put that... Oh, Jamie. You look rough. What is all this? We host the best Halloween party on campus every year, and this year Orpheus Club has declared war on us, and I will not rest until we win. You win with fake cobwebs? And fake ghosts, but only because James couldn't find any real ones. Are you okay? You were gone all night, and you seem off. I'm tired, binge watching. I'm gonna take a nap. Simon looks concerned, but when I yawn theatrically, he decides to believe me. I make my way upstairs, seeking my bed. Love Halloween. I love you. I wake disoriented in the middle of the afternoon. More texts. It's called Silence Your Damn Phone. It's been a while since you updated us with your progress. Coffee? You can kiss my ass. Oh, yep, no, she pretty much summed it up. Hey. Thank God a savior. Oh no. I have some dresses I made. Could you wear them for me? I need to photograph them for class. I decide to answer Lillian. I'm curious about the dresses. It's not like I'm a model, and I have a thing with Logan this evening. Oh, you're gorgeous, and also, if you want, you can wear them to the auction. How did she know about the auction? Okay, we are literally vibing right now. Logan talks a lot, plus he's been standing near the gate all day. Be over soon. I feel fuzzy. Gross, so I brush my teeth, shower, put lotion on my face, and do all the usual things to rehuman myself. Knock knock! Did you hear me knocking? Can I come in? I wave her in, and she sighs enviously my room's cleanliness, then throws her garments dramatically over the bed. She gives me an expansive, wide-armed gesture. Ta-da! You made these? You're amazing? They're amazing. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with you're amazing. We haven't even looked at them yet. They could be all ugly in paper bags. Lillian perched her hands on her hips, pleased. Oh, they're themed after various famous artworks. Very appropriate for any auction, right? Okay, it's time for you to choose. You can't wear all of them at the same time, right? I will sure as hell try. Monet and Pollock are pretty much near identical with the color scheme. Bolsh Twisted. Looks like a piece of artwork. Looks like a wave, actually. Mondrian Foxy. Okay. A lot of dye went into that one. Select all. Yeah, no, I'm not really knocked out by these. Let me look at the prices again. I'm on it. It's Princess Twisted. They're really... You can tell that, like, not a lot of people are picking the Princess route. And so I've noticed the prices going down on Princess route items. Versus, if you look at Twisted and Foxy, they're both the most expensive ones. And if you select all, you really don't save much. It's 62, 70 to 80. So 80 versus 72, you save 8 diamonds. Which I don't think anyone's ever gonna pick all of them, so I'm gonna go with basic. Just saying. Oh, of course, hair. Locum, I think you're worried about your diamonds. Yeah, no, would I rather, you know, do choices that actually mean something versus, you know, hairstyles and whatnot? Yes. I'm switching my hair back to saying accessories, sunglasses, reading glasses, nose ring. Okay, so I'm kind of okay with nose rings and stuff, but I'm gonna go with no. Now go, shoo. You don't want to be late. Hold on. I'm going back to my original hairstyle. Thank you for the dress. I hurry out the door. Yeah, this is the first time we've ever texted Logan. I changed when we leave. Now it's good. I'll call a car. Also almost downstairs. Thank you so much for this. I owe you. Smiling, I tuck my phone away. Logan's one of the few guys here who's just sweet. Sometimes he seems so young, it's hard to remember that we're both freshmen. He's such a kid. But maybe I only feel like that because I've had different experiences. I've had jobs, paid bills, driven grand to doctor appointments, done my brother's paperwork for rehab. I love Halloween. I'm serious. I could live in a Halloween house. On the way out, my phone buzzes in my pocket. I peek at it. Oh, Gran. Are you coming for Thanksgiving? I was planning on it. All I want is for you and Carter to come for Thanksgiving. I have turkey. Wow. How did you manage that? We'll still have Spam though, right? Of course. Fried up perfect. Special program for elders at the food bank. Church is helping too. I'll be there. All I want is for my 3 kids to be there. I'm making green bean casserole. I have bought the soup already. I'll tell Ray. Yeah, you'll get to see 2 of your kids, technically. Gran will be so disappointed if Carter isn't there for Thanksgiving, and I better ask Logan if his mom really meant the invitation. I thought that I haven't heard from Carter, and the text exchange I had with George and Tiana this morning still bothers me like a grain of sand in my shoe. No, I'd kick that up to a rock in my shoe. Sighing, I tuck my phone away and head out to an art auction, because this is my life. Before the auction, the beauties of 17th century France, Logan and I spent some time walking around looking at the items. The oil portraits are gorgeous. One tapestry of early Versailles entrances me, as I'd no idea the chateau had been so small before it was renovated. Logan stares into the cases, looking stressed out. Afterward, we file into the room with rows of chairs to one side, where there's a long desk where bored business people sit and man black phones with cords. We are given one of those auction paddles. You take it. You can bid on what you like. My dad'll pay for 1 piece. He gives you the auction paddle, 777. Are you sure? Yeah, you should get yourself one of the necklaces, maybe. I've never participated in an auction. My dad thinks I should get used to it. He wants me to be a collector like him, but I don't know. I wish... What do you wish? That I could go do something more important with the money than just spending it on stuff. Stuff that's just not interesting. And then you have to figure out where to put it, how to keep it safe. Does your mom really expect me at Thanksgiving? Such a subject change. She does. She meant her invitation. Oh. Perhaps we can compromise. Like what? I want to spend the day itself with Gran, but I could stop by earlier if you live close by for coffee. My mom loves aperitifs. I'll let her know, and I'll tell her not to stuff you full of canapes. That's a good compromise. No, that's fair. I don't think I could put an oil painting on my dorm room wall, a painting that all deserves to be kept in a temperature-controlled vault. If you get a necklace, you could wear it. Logan hands me the catalog and flips to the jewels section. There are 4 noteworthy necklaces that he points out. Oh no. A D. Nolus pearl necklace. The pearl necklace belonged to Mademoiselle de Noailles, a woman of the French court. It is said to be a family heirloom given her by an aunt. De Noailles. The name is familiar. Historical accounts differ about her fate, but the pearls are notably for their large size and regular shape. Madame de Montesipan's jewels. It's a pretty necklace. And that one says it's from Madame de Montesipan, King Louis the 14th's notoriously sharp-witted mistress. Queen Maria Theresa's jewels. Then, that's from Louis the 14th's wife, the unloved Spanish queen. She was known for adoring chocolate and gambling. 1 minute, half after my heart because of chocolate. Bon Dipon's necklace. And the final piece is connected to a little-known lesser lady of the court. Bon Dipons. She had an affair with a king that ended badly, but we don't know what happened to her after that. They're all beautiful. The women and the necklaces. It's strange, isn't it? How the historical accounts can differ so widely about these women. The auction moves quickly. Miniatures of strangers sell to other strangers. Candle holders, snuff boxes, chairs even sell too. Then, the necklaces. And now for the items you've all been waiting for. It's said that each necklace was worn by a famous, or perhaps infamous, court beauty in Louis the 14th's Sun Court. We are starting the bid on their first necklace, the De Nolis Pearls, at $29,000. I have $29,000 over here, sir. Thank you. $29,000. That's... just bid on the one you like. I'm assuming the pearls are going to be the free choice, yeah. I like them because they're black and white. And I'm noticing also they don't offer any kind of like, you know, Princess, Foxy, or whatever perk. That one I really like too. Damn, this one's actually hard. Like, I like them all, they're kind of pretty, but I'm not a woman, so... that one's kind of a mixture of all 3? Without the black, though. You know what? Ruby red. Very pretty. I bid, and bid again. I'm in a haze. What I'm doing seems unreal, yet this is the reason why we're here. It's just so much money, even if it isn't mine. Sold to the beautiful young lady in the Pollock-inspired dress. I'm so excited, it's gonna look great on you. At the end of the auction, Logan goes up to speak with the auctioneer. They have a prolonged exchange, and then he returns. They're going to get it for me. I wanted to give it to you now, even though that's not what they usually do. It'll take a few minutes for them to bring it out. I really hope this will make my dad a little happier. He's been so tense lately. Why is that? The nearest Walcott is going out of business. Our customer base is mostly lower income, and the Crest Industries buy-up of the nearby properties is displacing them. It's a significant revenue loss, and when the Crest family develops the waterfront properties, you can bet those condos won't fill up with people who go to Walcott. Maybe all this is more connected than I believed. Logan and I wait for the necklace, while all the others, many of whom hadn't bid, filter out of the room. How do you feel about all this? You go down to the waterfront with Jasper all the time, right? I don't know. I should never have let him talk me into this. Like, it's one of the thing to go with him to the dispensary. He just picks up weed and then resells it under 21s. But the pharmacy stuff... What pharmacy stuff? He goes down to this pharmacy that's associated with the Atwoods. He says he's working for him, but it seems strange. Okay. I want to say strange in what way? But I also want to go with that's pretty weird, so... But Logan only shrugs and looks away. He drums his fingers against his thigh. Absently, I realize they're moving in a musician's pattern, like he's practicing piano. So there's these guys, these dealers, I guess, and they bus up all these homeless people from Manhattan. There's a doctor in the pharmacy who writes them prescriptions for chronic pain, and they fill them right there. The guys hand over the pill bottles, they get $50 and get bussed back to Manhattan, and Jasper takes a cut to sell on campus. That sounds... messed up. I know what that is. It's messed up. Why are you helping Jasper with this? He's my big. What am I supposed to do? Say no? Plus, Tristan told me to. He's my big. Alright, anybody want to tell me what the hell that is? Huh, Lillian said Tristan was hacking the Atwood files too. That can't be coincidence. So, I guess this means I need to speak with Tristan. Aha, here it is. Do you want to wear it now? I want to see what it looks like. Pretty cool that it's from the 17th century, right? I turn my back to Logan, feeling jittery. I let him slide the necklace around my throat. It feels cold, yet oddly alive, as it slithers into the hollow of my neck. There. What do you think? It's really pretty on you. Then he jumps a little and looks down at his phone. Abashed, he stares at me. Do you think that you could make it to Rosewood by yourself? It's only my ex-girlfriend. She wants to talk to me, and... Go talk to her. I know you want to. I'll grab a ride back to campus. Oh, thanks, Janie. I'll see you tomorrow at the club. Before I say goodbye, he's already texting his ex as he walks away. But I don't intend to return to the campus right away. I have work to do. After all, George and Tiana have my brother. I need to ask Tristan why he told Logan to help Jasper, even though it's obviously a bad idea. Can I ask you a question? Yes. In person. I'm busy right now with my sports trainer. He had some problematic behaviors lately, so my father wants me to resolve that. Problematic behaviors? Scratching, but you can come up. We should be finished here soon. A cat trainer. What is he, a circus cat? It seems so stereotypically wealthy to have a trainer for a cat, but it's also funny. Tristan texts me the address. I swipe through my apps and think, and decide to catch a ride. It's gonna be pricey, but Tristan's home is 1,000,000 miles away from the nearest bus stop. Also, the necklace you're wearing. It's only worth, what? A minimum of $20,000? Minimum? We didn't get to really, air quote, bid on it. When I get out of the ride, I can't help but stare. The modern house looks like it's out of the Architect's Best Coffee Table book. When I get out of the ride, brain fart. Wow, that's big, expensive, elegantly designed. I mean, I don't know. I'm only seeing a small part of it. I guess fig, then. Autumn's damp air makes me shiver. The landscape is extensive and beautiful. I touch the necklace now, warm against my throat. It feels strange to be walking in the dark with genuine jewels around my neck. Jittery, I walk up the white gravel drive towards the doors. I feel my phone buzz in my pocket and I pull it out. A message from an unknown number. Strange, but okay. Unknown number. This is Carter. How do I know it's you? You wanted an alligator tooth for your 18th birthday. Or 8th birthday. You cried when you got colored pencils. You were super annoying about it for an entire week. Why are you texting me from a different phone? Did something happen? George and Tiana said that we couldn't talk because of the trial. There isn't a trial. What? I don't know who these people are, but they aren't FBI agents. No, really. They took all my stuff, my phone, everything, shoved me in the back of some moving truck. Next thing I know, these random guys pull me out of the back and drive off, leaving me in downtown Seattle. I call the number immediately. Are you okay? Where are you exactly? Did they hurt you? Nah. He's wearing earbuds. Nah, I mean, they weren't gentle, but they didn't hurt me either. It was freaky, not gonna lie, but you can only freak out for so long. Honestly, I slept for most of them. Did they feed you? They had some water bottles, granola bars in the back, but... And I don't want to tell you what I did with those bottles. But, I don't feel great, but I'm okay. How long have you been in Seattle? Only since this morning. I was losing track of time in the house where those people were keeping me, and I don't know, I'm out of it. Where are you staying tonight? Do you have somewhere safe to go? Yeah, this guy's gonna take me over to the mission. They're going to be able to help me there, maybe get me on my own phone. I can fly there to meet you. Don't you dare. I got this, look. Those are some bad people you're mixed up with. Focus on protecting yourself, okay? I'll get to the mission, get a hot meal, a bed, and ask the people there to help me get a phone. I can send you money, buy you a plane ticket. I want to make sure you're okay. I'm okay. We'll figure out the money. Right now, I don't have anywhere for you to send it. No phone, no address, no nothing. And I don't think a plane ticket or bus ticket would do me good without an ID, so we're going to have to work that out first. I can look into that for you. Hey, this guy wants his phone back, okay? I'll call you later. Promise? Yeah, I love you. Watch your back, okay? I will. You too. And please, do call me again as soon as you can. Yeah, I will. I stare at my phone, my heart pounding. I want to race over to save Carter, to jump on a plane, hop in that POS car Ray and I share, and drive to him. But he's right. It's already late. Right now, he has to prioritize finding somewhere safe to sleep. Once he's got that figured out, we can plan. The idea that George and Tiana would do this to him, I'm pissed at the agents, worried, not surprised. The hot burn of anger makes my stomach clench. It feels like I've swallowed a dozen embers. All I want to do is punch someone. I can't believe it. I kind of want to kill them for mistreating my little brother like that. I'll go there if I have to. I'm so caught up in my thoughts. Behind me a quiet rustle. Whatever George and Tiana are, they aren't murderers. The idea that Carter was in that much danger, and I didn't know, hurts, but the pain also fills me with a steely cord of determination. I have to get to the bottom of this. Somehow I'll figure out what they're up to and why they've involved me. I'm going to save Carter, too. The rustle intensifies. I turn. A 300-pound weight slams into me, knocking me to the ground. Stunned, I gasp for breath. Two massive paws pin me to the gravel. Glowing eyes catch the night's light. Golden. Oh. I'm assuming this is Tristan's cat with scratching issues. Okay. This is normally where I would immediately go, complete episode or restart. But I'm believing that I had a little bit of issue during this recording, so I gotta make sure that it turned out properly before hitting continue. So, yeah. Pretty much I know we gained a bunch of twisted things. And then we'll get our diamonds. But anyway, remember that if you did enjoy this content, to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment letting me know your thoughts. As I'm now catching up on this, we've already done the missing, we've caught up on a lot of other things right now. So right now I'm focusing on this, and I'll kind of like alternate between this and another book, so I don't just, you know, saturate just Seven Brothers only. I know that it's already in season 2, I don't know how far, I'm hoping it's just begun, but, you know, again, please do understand, okay? So, without further ado, once again, thank you for watching. You know what to do. Catch you later. Peace out.